Since I was a kid, Casey Neistat was someone who always stood up with his video style on YouTube. From the way his videos made you feel to how he was filming them. His makeshift type vlogs were always something that showed creativity and originality, giving a viewer a sense of joy and interest. His YouTube career started in the early 2010s, but his first dose of internet fame started much earlier with the publishing of a viral video called iPod's Dirty Secret. Casey got early coverage in the mass media, definitely not the same type that he has now, but surely that opened new doors for him. After a few years, he and his brother Nat got their first HBO show called The Neistat Brothers. That lasted only for one season but showed us the early work of Casey and Nat. The same style that I called the makeshift vlogs, which describes the use of everything they could find in their studio, paving the way for a future YouTube career, which showed the influence of his early work, except this was where he was more free. There were no people in suits deciding what you can or can't do. It only matters what you have in your mind. On a platform that brought audiences and creators together, where you decide what kind of content you are going to film. From vlogs, gaming, makeup, unboxing, all the way to mukbang videos, YouTube gave a new window for people to be creative. This is where Casey found himself, which is where his new audience will find him, creating videos that will launch his career into the moon. If there's something that I really like about Casey is the composition of his videos. It starts with a topic, something to talk about, like I'm moving back to NYC, I'm creating a movie school, or I'm running a marathon under 3 minutes. Except he doesn't really make the whole video about a certain topic, he adds different segments. Talking to a group of students, filming a conversation with his wife Candace, driving from LA to NYC while explaining why he chose to move back. It's never boring, there's always something more. Something real and raw, which couldn't be scripted. Also, he's not afraid to show struggles and problems that he faces, finding somebody who's open about the things that in his life seems rare, in a way that gives the audience a privilege to feel like family. That's what you feel like the first time watching Casey Neistat videos. He's also the type of guy who's not following the norms, like studying hard so he can go to film school, except he took a different path to filmmaking and content creation, going to NYC when he was 19-year-old with only aspiring dreams, dreaming of one day making it in the Big Apple. Creating videos on YouTube that feel like one-man movies where he shows what it's like living and working in New York, filming daily activities that seem more interesting, filming colorful shots in a big city, creating stuff people would relate to. One of his key differences is that he customizes everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. From boosted boards and sunglasses to a whole new studio. You can't simply hit a guy who's stitching out. It only shows his ability to be unique, which is completely opposite to the lifeless TV look we were used to. It's hard to tell what Casey's secret sauce is, but something is for certain. He makes the whole experience better. He falls from the irregular types of videos that are too fast and too loud, which is completely opposite to his edit. Slowly paced videos are easier to track and also are more enjoyable in my opinion. Opposite to normal videos are fast edit videos which become some sort of a norm on YouTube to create as many HD friendly edits as possible, where a lot of people can't even grasp what is being shown. That's why I think the YouTube audience is hungry for people who don't create corporate videos, but rather more real and relatable ones. They're hungry for something organic. The type of videos that don't give you the game show vibe, makes you ask yourself, who made such a dope video? That brings me to his work ethic, which is the most important thing to someone's success. All other things like talent and financial status can replace work ethic. Work ethic is a compounding force for gaining results. In Casey's case, that was his daily vlogging era, where he hit a whopping 500-day strike in daily vlogging, which some of his fans called the prime Casey Neistat, vlogging every single day without any break. Just think about it. Every morning when you get up before brushing your teeth is to think about YouTube, while you dream, train and eat 24-hour YouTube mindset, only possible if you truly love what you do and if you are fully dedicated, not conforming to the opinion of other people because deep down you are fulfilled. We do live in a society that shapes us, but we can also shape the society. It can only be done by falling from the ordinary, doing something that at first might seem weird, filming yourself in the middle of the street while people stare at you. Last but not least, what makes Casey so different? I mentioned his work ethic, creativity, openness, but for me, it's the authenticity. Are there people who did short movies even before YouTube? Of course, but the way Casey delivers his videos is what makes him unique. Being unique is to think outside of the norms and trends, and that is truly Casey Neistat.